back
Russ
on that
Wilson's going to be a saint.
NFC
He's going to be a bear.
Bear.
They got nothing to
He's gonna
trade.
be bear.
Russell Wilson, by the way, he can't be a Seahawk now. And I get people that tweet us that say we hate the Seahawks. I don't think that's fair at all. I compliment Pete Carroll all the time.
Yeah.
I compliment the Seahawks. I talk about the Seahawks exactly how the Seahawks. Now, granted, last year, Aaron Rodgers Tuesdays, Russ was MVP.
Mm-hmm.
When he wasn't, if you're watching football, he wasn't. And then inevitably, what we've been saying the entire season ended up happening.
Right.
Okay, never got like an apology, by the way, for Seahawks fans for coming after me all year for that. But still, I feel like I'm rather fair to the Seahawks. With that being said, how the fuck are the Seahawks going to have Russell Wilson be back on their team at this point? That is a weird dynamic that has been created in Seattle with the Team Russ and the Seattle Seahawks. And they sent a letter out to their season ticket holders yesterday. Did not have Russell Wilson's name on it. Had DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and others on there. Did not have Russell's name on there. So everybody's like, oh, shit. Like, it's going down. Now, I must add, I saw that season ticket holders letter on the internet. Mm-hmm. That might have been fake. But there's a lot of other shit. It might have been. We don't know. We honestly have no idea. Now, I think the person that reported that season ticket holder letter was somebody that maybe wouldn't know exactly how to Photoshop an entire letter. I think it was kind of maybe a little bit older person that put it on the internet. But it seems like shit's ugly over there. The Bears don't have enough to trade for him. The Saints seem to be doing everything they can to get under the cap. They're making people renegotiate. They got to do what they got to do. I don't know where his options are now because people are saying the Cowboys potentially were an option. I'll be intrigued to see how he gets out of there, where he goes, and who has enough to get him.
Yeah, I don't know how they would do it, but I mean, I guess with people saying the Raiders, you could see with everything they're doing right now, you creating all this space that maybe they'll try to make a play for him.
And then Kyle Long's back there.
It almost makes too much sense.
What if the Bears did, I've been seeing this, 3-1s, Khalil Mack and Nick Foles?
Yeah, I saw Khalil Mack and Nick Foles were definitely on the move. They have a one this year that's late. They have one next year and then one the next year. So you'd be giving your next 3 years up, plus Khalil Mack, who has been a game changer for you. So you're kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul here on the offensive side with Khalil Mack leaving. And then Nick Foles, you want him as a backup quarterback if you're going to go on a Super Bowl run. I don't know.
None of those teams are better than the Seahawks, though. That's my whole thing.
But those teams will allow Russ to play football that'll potentially make him an MVP player. Because philosophical differences said that Russ cooking didn't lead to more success for us, so we're going to become a more balanced offense, a lot more running the ball, says Pete Carroll. Let's get rid of Shoddy. Maybe one of those places will become a place that just lets him open it up. But if you want to be an MVP, you got to win.
Yeah.
Do you think because this whole thing is fractured so quickly that they may have backed themselves into a corner and they might not get as much in return? Because it does feel like it's hard to believe that he will be playing quarterback for the Seahawks next year.
Think of the leverage that Russell Wilson and his people have right now if he wants to get out. Because if they don't get rid of him, it's only going to get worse. That's like the Deshaun Watson Houston Texans thing. Like the leverage is in every other building.
Right.
We know he doesn't want to. Well, it's going to be blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, all right, we'll come back to you in like a week or so. This is going to continue.
Same message.
This is going to continue or whatever.